Hello? Oh, there it goes. Alrighty. It's been a while. I've done a lot. So, I've completed a lot. I completed the story of Eye of the North. All missions are done. It is double Eye of the North support week, so I think after I finish what I'm going to do today, I'm probably going to start doing dungeons. The normal mode dungeons. But I also need to do Nightfall, because I need more heroes. And doing some dungeons would help. So what I've done is I finished Eye of the North to get skills, and I was going to get Monument Armor, but I haven't got it yet. And afterwards I came back to Bergen Hot Springs. Made my way to Temple of the Ages, south through Fisherman's Haven to Sanctum K. And I found myself in the desert. Did some missions, obviously, to get through the desert, so I could get to Drox. I got max level armor. It's okay, I'm not really a big fan of it. I prefer my Monument Armor, but I don't want to spend money right now. Yeah. And from there, I've just completed this one. And now we're here. And what we're doing to start, getting my last 15 attribute points. Should be just over here. And then I'm going to try and unlock E-Surge, or Energy Surge. So that I can deal lots of damage. Because as we know, dealing lots of damage is the key to happiness and success. Well, that wasn't very nice. So yeah, I've got a mediocre build. I like this skill, I just unlocked it not long ago. Nice, so when I cast these two skills it does over 100 damage. Which is nice. It's low cooldown, low energy. Spam out skills like crazy with that bonus energy. It's pretty nice. I hate how wide these guys wander. I gotta go pretty far actually. Hopefully I don't get double teamed. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh no, we seem to be okay. Yeah, my team, despite having, like, a ranger, you know, some questionable DPS classes, we're doing okay. Hada's probably my weakest link, but I like the speed boost. Forgot something. Oh no. Yeah, they just randomly aggroed on spirits. Classic. all that damage. Only a Mesmer could love damage like that. I mean, I guess the Elementalist is pretty good in normal mode. So when you get to hard mode and they start having, like, 600 armor, your damage is reduced by over half. I was actually using Banner of Wisdom, which was surprisingly effective. It's a 60% chance you have the skills. Oh, nice. Have skill recharge times, essentially reducing cooldowns by half. 60% chance. Pretty good. This one right here is the spells recharge 33% faster. Which is still pretty good. So it's not a bad like what you wanna call it? Sort of sit-in from them. Think of the word. I have a 2040 staff. Which isn't great, but it's a good start. Obviously, I'd prefer a 40-40 set, but I'll take what I can get. Ouchie. Oh, did he remove the... He did. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. Mind Rack actually procced on that guy. $106 damage. I remember like the first couple times it procced, I had no idea what I was looking at. I was like, what? Where did that 100 damage come from? Yeah, when they run out of energy, they take 106 damage. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Instead of an ST route, I brought a just a full summoning spirits route, which was a couple of magic spells. So I'm pretty good. I see, that's normally the path I come. I was wondering why it looked different than I remember. That's okay. Oh, there's a Mesmer here. I wonder what skill he has. Oh. I must have gotten that in Eye of the North. Yeah, having the archer on the team, ranger, sorry, he's actually pretty good. He does quite a bit of damage. Obviously, I'd prefer a Mesmer, but I mean, that's all you get. It's not a bad choice. He needs another bow, though. He's using a horn bow. Horn bow's not very good. What's going on down here? I'm under attack, let's see. Oh, it's an angry little guy. All the way down there. Poor little guy. I don't think these guys cast spells on me. Oh. Bit of lag. Pretty big group. Should be okay though. 3 different groups. Oh, 4, and there's some shadow spawns. It looks like the Stone Summit are being nice. Oh, not anymore. Oh, wrong target. It's okay. These poor fine souls. They've just kind of been hanging out attacking us the whole time, doing like no damage. That's funny. Hello, Sanyi. Moraga. Didn't last very long now, did it? Where is she? Come on, son. Now is not the time for dawdling. creatures here know better than to harm me. Whatever you say. Wait, did he just run out of energy? Did he just not have energy? That was strange. Beat him up. Nice. She's very slow. Defeat Sanyi the Soul Eater. It tells us before she even gets here. She was evil the whole time. She has a pipe. She's an old lady with a pipe. That's so funny. She's an old lady with a pipe. Oh, well, that's two AoEs in the same spot. No key. Two chests right next to each other. And now we're done. Go back to the Copper Hammer Mines. Because it's way over here. It's not a huge journey, but we'll grab it because the journey up to Granite Deep, can't remember what it's, Granite something, Granite Keep, maybe? It's a lot easier from Copper Hammer Mines than it is from anywhere else. Oop, I hit my mic. Sorry about that. I'll just sell to this guy real quick. I did the entirety of Eye of the North, missing 30 skill points. And not even having like a full endgame build. Buy one of those, why not? What's this? Non-form elite skill from target other ally. Huh. That's a lot of energy. I think Echo, the elite skill Echo, is only 5. But if you're taking the elite skill Echo, you can't take the elite skill Energy Surge, so... you know. As you do. And off we go. Van Yi, you have betrayed me. Although, she did teach me how to get on these. Although technically I already knew, but shh, we don't tell people. Oh, why thank you. Now I can have 14 fast casting. Now this is 2020. And this lasts a little bit longer. Not that it matters. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I tried using this skill. It's not bad. But 10 energy, 2-second cast time versus instant 5 energy. Yeah, it affects the teammates, but... I think my current skill is a little better. Alright, now there's no guarantee, but I'm hoping I will get Energy Surge in this mission. I'm hoping. So let's see what happens. Gotta go fast. Oh, wrong skill. For some reason, I remember the white mantle. Where's he going? I think running all over the place. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I have to fight these guys, but they're pretty simple. So. Yeah, I was using the Ward of Wisdom. I think that's what it's called. Battle Standard of Wisdom, sorry. So the only thing I think the way it works, for 20 seconds, non-spirit allies in this area have 60% chance to have the recharge time of spells. I think that stacks with your equipment. So because my equipment only has 20% recharge chance, it puts me at 80%. But I'm thinking, if I had 40-40 set, that I might be able to put that number up to 100%. Now it's only spells, which means Unnatural Signet wouldn't get the boost. Which, I mean, Unnatural Signet doesn't get a boost from this either. It's pretty disappointing. But tis the way it is. I do like that they're just kind of standing there, taking it. Normal mode. Uh-oh. Now, I wish I had Energy Surge. So I'm hoping I get it this time around. And then I can bring it along with the Ward of Wisdom. And just have super fast E-Surge casting. So as you can see, even with this spell, I saw him casting it and I just like walked right over that. No, I didn't see that one. Oh, it's because there's this guy over here. I think E-Surge would go really well with Mind Rack. For obvious reasons. I think at level 16 Domination it's 11 energy. 99 damage. Paired with 26. So you get 125 damage, and then 99 AoE damage. And 12 energy burnt right off the start. Alright, and then you pair that with Chaos Storm, which is 2 energy per tick, plus another 1 energy every time you initially cast it. And then you can get that massive Mind Rack damage. And then I know there's another spell that regains all their energy and does damage. The only problem I see with that, kind of, although you know what, it might actually not be as bad as I think it is. Because it removes energy from nearby enemies. But it could set you up to just having a bunch of aneurysm casts. I think the cooldown was 5 seconds. I'll have to look into that. But it does kind of nerf your potential for spamming energy surge by using aneurysm. Ouch. Stop running away. That was a mistake. Oh, I didn't bring a key. Did not bring a key. The legendary bonus. Drain his energy. Nope, never mind. We tried. There he is, Mr. Scout. Where's it going? Whatever. We'll ignore him. I wish I had like an AoE version of Empathy. I think there is one, but it's only on illusion. Illusion magics, which I don't have a lot of. Run. goodness, Livia. I love this. Knocked down by attacking foes, and then in hard mode, this one's really good. Any foe moving faster is knocked down. So it pairs really well where enemies walk up, they get hit by unsteady ground when they're attacking. And then they try to run away. I think I can cross right here. But that's a Mersot. That's a ranger, it's not quite a Mersot. Spell immune enemies. I was hoping that would be the Mesmer, but it's not. There's only 5 spawns on this map in general, so. One of the nice things about bringing Xandra with these spells, as opposed to ST, as well as having Pyre, is those enemies that are immune to spells can't be immune to those two. So it gives me DPS when a lot of my other characters don't have DPS. Which is nice. I think he just died. If I take that and I find E-Surge, I'm going to be very upset. So if I don't find E-Surge, I will come back. That was very nice. Or do I just take it and get E-Surge in a different mission? No, it's fine. I'll come back for it if I can't find the Mesmer boss. I love seeing damage numbers. It makes me happy. It's a kid in a candy shop now. It's funny, they talk about... It's just a pure knockdown. I think it is. I remember reading about, like, apparently companies kept putting out bigger and bigger damage numbers in games. Because, people like seeing bigger numbers. Personally, I don't mind just seeing the smaller numbers in Guild Wars. Like, seeing 26 over and over again still makes me happy.
You are the ascended ones the Dragon Glint has spoken of.
Proof aliens are real right here, boys.
Come in. I've been expecting you.
Who are you?
I have traveled far and waited many long years to help you fulfill the Flame Seeker prophecies. What matters is that I am here to help you.
Oh, well, thank you.
We're listening.
I love how there's a char behind me. I wish I could take Pyre with me all the time. I love him. He's my favorite.
Yes. Go on.
For centuries,
It's like having your own personal ginger cat follow you
I
around.
know the rituals that can give you at least some protection from their agonizing touch.
And you will perform these rituals for us.
Yes,
But why? Why help us?
because if the prophecies are to be believed, you will do what my entire race could not. You are going to destroy the Mersat.
What would you have us do?
In a cave to the east lies a bestial creature made from malice and shade. This creature has a natural defense against the magics of the Mersat. Bring me the spectral essence of this beast, and I will infuse its protections into your armor.
Look at him walk. I love the char walk animation. I really like the mages. I wish we could get a mage hero. What's really cool is that across the way over there is actually a seer on Mineral Springs. There's a seer over there. Hada, what are you doing? Hada, where are you going, Hada? Hada, hello? Yeah, there's actually a seer on that. I think it's the only map in the game where there's a seer. So there's a seer and you can kill the enemy. And I actually, on one of my other characters, I was able to, get these, oh jeez, I forget what it's called. The protection I'm about to get right now, let's just say that. On a piece of armor that I didn't have already on my other character. And it's like perfect too, because the daily mission the next day required that I have the protection. Yeah, it's cool. I like that they added that. It's like so random. I was like doing a random vanquish, and I found him. Found a seer just hanging out on the map. I really like prophecies for that. There's so many unique things in prophecies. A lot of these maps, it's just random stuff that you just don't really find in the other campaigns. You know what? Let's do this. He tried to go mist for him. Rookie mistake. I like how what he drops is just his tentacles. I love it. This game it's special. It must be cherished and protected. It's not a bad build. I think he runs out of energy quick. I think if I gave him some runes, it might be a bit better. But otherwise, I'm happy with Pyrofish on my team. Obviously, I'll probably replace him at some point with Mesmers. Mesmers or a Necro. But for now, definitely like having him over like a warrior or a dervish. I find melee heroes to not be very good, but that might also be because I'm not very good at making melee builds. Is that monk just gonna ignore this poor guy? Mesmer just completely ignored the poor little warrior. Aha, your spectral agonies means nothing here. It's 3 monks. It's a lot of monks. Yeah, I gotta get Pyre some cool armor too. I can't remember if Brotherhood or Deljamor is better for him in terms of its look. But I'll get him something good. Oh, there's Marcus. The Betrayer. Because I rushed it, I haven't even, like, really met the White Mantle yet. Story-wise. It's kind of funny. That's weird. I've never seen groups that wander together but not being connected. It's strange. So now we hope for Baneful. Is that who I'm looking for? No, it's a Necro. Okay, that's... yeah, I figured Baneful was probably Necro. No life transfer for you. Oh, he got his life transfer. Somebody stop this man. Wait, did he remove his hex? Don't do that. This monk isn't converting his hexes. You know who you are. Got him. Alright. And there's a ranger at the bridge. Gotta go back for the bonus now. I hope I find the Mesmer. If I don't, I'm gonna have to go over here. Shouldn't be too bad. Just cross the bridge and come back. Ah. Sir. Yeah, I believe this was... yeah, the ranger. That was very nice. How dare you thunderclap me? One thing I'm really bad at is, for some reason, if you don't attack them, your party will just kind of stand there as you cast spells. So you have to press space, even if you're casting spells, you have to press the attack button. Look at him. Poor guy. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Yeah, I wouldn't even hate if they made Mind Rack do like 15 damage, but all allies who hit it. Or maybe like Barb's like down to 10 damage or something. But then all allies who hit it make him lose energy. And then when he gets to 0 it does big damage. I think that would be cool. Let's do this guy first. Haha, no thunderclap for you. Oh, they had Wild Strike. That's funny. What does this do? Stripped of enchantments. Cannot be the target of further enchantments. Interesting. Ah, it's the Elementalist. It's kinda lame. Oh, that was a great death scene. Unless I see another hero somewhere down the line. I just have to wait till later on in the story. Ooh, Mursoc tokens. I think what I should do is replace this with something else, because him running into melee to get a shot off, while it might do lots of damage and be low cooldown, not ideal. Is there a boss there? Are they killing their own guys? I'm just gonna let them do that for a minute. White Mantle ingenuity, baby. Killing their own people. Oh, it's not hitting them anymore. That's too bad. That was really funny. I'm gonna check just a little ways down. I feel like there's another Mesmer somewhere in here. I know there's, or Mesmer, sorry, another hero. I know there's a hero down here, so maybe the next hero is just around the corner here. Martigus the Stalwart. Something tells me that's a monk. I need to see his aura. No, it's the warrior. Okay. Well, then he probably ain't here. So I don't remember exactly where it spawns. I'll put him here. Once they're chilling, I'm just gonna... do a quick one of those.
How can I help?
Ah, crap. Nice. No E-Surge, though. A little disappointing. But that's okay. I have lots of capsigs, so... we can either get the Ranger one, or we can get the Mesmer one. The Mesmer one, I can get pretty easily. Because it's a spirit, I think it actually spawns right here. There's 3 locations with 3 spirits. So I think I might just take the Ranger one. It's less backtracking. And it's... because it's a Mersop skill, it's probably easier to just pick it up here. Then try to farm it later. There we go. "25-second cooldown." Interesting. Yeah, that seems like hot garbage to me. Unless you're using like a specific PvP build, but I guarantee that's even different for PvP. Yeah, that doesn't seem very useful. It's a unique idea. There's a portal right here. Why don't we use this one? Oh. Find out where they live. Camp their spawn. We got low-level White Mantle, and then we have these terrible mercenaries. And there's this guy. Marquis. Little staff love tap there at the end. Oh, I wanted to... you know what? It doesn't matter. I was going to watch that, but it's okay. Sell some stuff. Here we go. I like that it felt like they kind of, I don't want to say got lazy. But like if you go through here, this one, you finish, you run back, and then it puts you, oh no, it puts you all the way down here. Yeah, there's a lot of teleporting. And prophecies. You go from this one, and then you flee back to Fort Brannock. And then you come here, you start here, run here, literally teleport. Show up here. Finish down here, get in trouble, and then you end up here. This one's relatively linear, right? Pretty close. Not really sure how this you get here, but sure, okay. And then you run to here, finish, cross the bridge, through here into Lion's Arch. Do this mission, all of a sudden end up all the way up here. Do this mission, end up all the way over here. Come through, you do this mission, I think it's right here, or maybe it's right here, but do this mission, end up down here, walk up here, do this mission, or no, I think you just end up the next mission, do this one, then you end here, and then you come down to here, end up here, which makes sense, you finish the mission, teleport into here, ride the river up to here, finish this mission, Sanctum K, finish this mission, ride a boat, all the way down through to Amnoon. Now this has got to be cool. Like, you know how cool it'd be to like actually ride through this river and see what it all looked like all the way up to Amnoon. And like, these are the ruins of Ore. Right off the coast of Gad's encampment. Like, there's a lot of really cool like stuff that I feel like they could have explored in Guild Wars 1. And they just like abandoned it and then completely changed the map in Guild Wars 2. Ah well. No point in fussing over what could have been. Yeah, there's a lot of teleporting in this game, in Prophecy Story. So this mission's pretty fun. There's two ways you can go at the start. I'm gonna go the optional way for fun, because it's normal mode. And I'm gonna hope we get attacked by a Mesmer boss with Energy Surge. Hello, King Jealous Ironhammer. We got him, lads. He knocked us down and then died. True warrior for his people. Ruh-roh. Runs into melee. Yeah, I'm curious if there is any other ranger builds for heroes that's like actually good. I think mine's okay, but mostly for normal mode. I don't think it would keep up in hard mode. It's really hard to justify not bringing a Mesmer. Phantom Pain. this whole other side of the mission, I don't know why they did it. They just added this. I'm not even mad about it, it's just kind of funny. You're not fighting Stone Summit. It's just here. You basically have to come here for mapping purposes. Which is part of the reason I'm doing this. Also, because I really like just kind of exploring sort of corners of the map. I like seeing what you can find, and as you can see here, there's just a bunch of Doliacs. Like, how many people knew there was just a bunch of Doliacs back here? I know I've been back here, but I totally forgot. And, like, I don't even recall. Like, I don't see this area and think to myself, oh yeah, I remember. No, there's just a bunch of Doliacs back here. It's just one of those things that makes the Prophecies campaign so unique, in my opinion. Makes it so much fun. Killing my dwarves, one by one. That's too bad. There's that guy up. There just seems to be this, like, alternate route here. Filled with Avocara. Avocara, Stunning, and Braves. Avocara Brave. I think Pyre is a little confused, shooting into the wall. And he's got Spirit. Spirit doesn't kill enemies. Well-placed shots do. Yep, and it looks like I'm now wrapping around back to the objective. It's like I never even left the objective area. There's this small little area here. And then it ends. And then we come back to this bridge. I still like it. I don't know why I cast an anti-spell cast on a ranger. You know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Whether or not it makes sense is irrelevant. no other reason, then I can. It's cool. Oh, don't mind me. I like when they just stand there and take it. Please stop. Mark of protection. What does that do, Mark of Protection? The amount of times I've seen these guys cast Mark of Protection and then just suddenly end up back at full HP. I don't know what it does. It sounds dangerous. Kind of like being knocked down 6 times. Oh boy, I'm yawning a lot. It's gonna do it again. Now we go ham. I remember when I was younger, when Guild Wars was like brand new. And it was the only game that was out. There was no factions. It was just prophecies. I remember I went to a friend's house. He had 2 computers, and I logged into my account, and we stayed up super late playing Guild Wars, as you do. We were sitting next to each other playing, and it was so late. We were doing this mission, and it was taking a super long time. And I was playing my warrior, which I would never be caught dead playing today. But I was playing my warrior on my first account, which was my favorite character back then, because I wasn't very good at the game. And it's so funny. I fell asleep. I fell asleep in the mission, and my friend ended up having to like try and play the mission for me on my character, but he didn't play warrior, so he didn't really know what was going on. And granted, I didn't know what was going on either, because I was bad at the game. But it was so funny. I just remember waking up, and he's like playing the game, and we're like still doing the mission. And I was like, how long has it been? He's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes? They were still doing this mission, because it takes so long for the groups to spawn. Yeah, it cracked me up, man. And it took me until nightfall to finally beat Prophecies, because I was so bad at the game. And then I beat it and unlocked hard mode. And I was just like, cool. And I immediately went to try and do the first mission on hard mode with a bunch of random people there, because they were all trying to do it too. I just went and I was like, well, what do I do now that I beat the game? It's like, well, you just play it on hard mode. I was like, oh. Cool. Guess I will. I don't remember if we succeeded on that first mission or not. It was pretty wild. Oh, you know what I just realized? I know how to beat that healing spell they have. It's called enchantment removal. And I don't have it for some reason. One group left. And this guy. Yeah, I miss the old farming totem axes for the 5/5 monks. So I used to do my ranger. It's how I made money. 5k per axe. That's how I got my first ever elite set for my warrior. Farming totem axes and then buying my materials. I'm gonna bonk you next. Alright. Next the bonks, boys. Or sell the view quest log. Okay. Yeah, those are good old times. I remember I couldn't do the missions. I was so bad at the game. I would struggle in groups because I didn't know what skills to use. I didn't have any elite skills. Started asking people like, what do I get? People like giving me like random builds. Then I found out if I wanted to use sword, I needed 100 blades. But you can only get 100 blades on the last mission. So then I had to beat the game to get 100 blades. So then I had a good build. That's funny. So I was just logging through the story with crappy builds, crappy weapons. I think I used like this really old axe for a long time. Like a cyclone axe build. I didn't even have an elite skill. I think the elite skill I had was the one that gives you energy every time you attack. The one you get from this mission down here, I think it is. Yeah, that was a good time. No. Yeah, by the time I got this account, which is my second account, because I forgot all my login information on my first account. Now I have it back now, but back then I'd forgotten it and I couldn't get it back. Oh, why did I target him? I wanted that guy. Oh well. I started my new account. I came back, it was completely different experience because I was a bit older and I understood how to play video games at that point. Then I started learning how to do farms, but then I realized I didn't like farming. I didn't find it very fun. But I did like doing. however, was doing Gwam hunting, title hunting, PvE stuff. Always been my pride and joy. So when I got this account, basically all I did was play PvE. Yeah, back on my first account, man, I had all these characters. I was so bad. I remember I actually met this girl who started playing with me. She basically just told me what skills to put on what characters and how to get them, and I would just run around with her. And she helped me do some of the PvE stuff. She was a lot older than me, I think. Probably like 6 or 7 years. And then on this account I ended up meeting some guy from Florida. And we would do alliance battles all the time together. We both played Dervish.
You have taken the keep, but your fight is not yet over. The Mursat.
I remember I made this Avatar Melandru build for Dervish and PvP. And I just made myself unkillable, and then I went into RA. And I was literally like, I couldn't be killed. I just took too much crap. And like, no one had builds for killing me. Because why would they, right? Like that. The idea wasn't to make yourself tanky. Because then I couldn't do anything. I couldn't deal damage. I upset so many people because I'd go into RA and just tank. I thought I was doing great. I'd carry it all the way to the end of the timer for the battles. People hated me so much. I stopped doing it because no one was appreciating me. I was like, but I never die. Yeah, but we're losing. I was like, oh, but I'm not dead. How do we lose? I thought it was a draw. No, everyone else is dead. You're just standing there doing nothing. You have to actually kill the opponents, buddy. Yeah, I was better at the game, but, you know, I just didn't quite have the objectives. I just kind of did whatever I wanted. RA was fun, though. Damn. I remember one of my favorite builds was actually a Ritualist build. Spirit Boon Strength or something like that. Oh, yeah. Running around with that and a spear on my Ritualist. I loved it. I think I actually used it recently. My first time back, I went and did a Jade Quarry. Or no, it was the other one. It was Fort Aspenwood. It was a Fort Aspenwood day. About 6 or 7 years ago. And I went there and used that build, that very same build. Did quite a bit of damage. Obviously I couldn't 1v1 very well, but when it was like the groups, it was like I was just like, it's like a heavy DPS build. You can really lay it on people. There were a couple of mesmers though that I remember made my life very difficult with that build, because they were anti-attacking. As you know, it's pretty easy to do that on Mesmer, I think. Or simple to do anti-attack builds, especially with illusion. Domination though, with empathy. I think there's one more skill as well for domination. Yeah, I remember there was a few of them that really made it difficult for that build to succeed, I guess you could say. Oh, they're fighting a spirit over there. overall, it's a pretty good time, though. Yeah, I remember back before they did the dervish changes. There's a sort of like a whirlwind build. There's a whirlwind skill that resets all of your enchantments. Or sorry, drops all, like remove all your enchantments. And there was a bunch of enchantments back then that when the enchantment fell off, it would deal damage. So, you would take... I love getting knocked down constantly for no good reason. You would take a bunch of enchantments. It was enchantment bomber build, that's what it was called. Take a bunch of enchantments, and then you take the whirlwind skill. I don't know what it was called, but it essentially it did more damage the more enchantments it removed, or something like that. They had to change all of it, and it worked like that in PvP as well. And you would just take these enchantments, sprint right into somebody, use the removal skill, and just dump like 400 damage onto someone instantly. You just run at people, blow them up, and then run away. It was a good time. It wasn't super effective or anything, but it was funny. And then they changed. They changed the way that dervish works. They changed elementalists too. Dervish, Elementalist, I don't think they changed anything. They were working on changing Paragon, I think. Then they abandoned it in favor of Guild Wars 2. I have to imagine a lot of the people who started Guild Wars 2 are no longer there. I wonder if they regret making Guild Wars 2 as opposed to just continuing Guild Wars 1. I wonder if some of the people, like, they look back on it and go, you know, if we had just released Eureka, or whatever it was called, Euphoria or something, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember, it was an E name. If we had just released that next Guild Wars expansion instead of trying to be fancy and make a ton of money on, like, a new game. Like, I wonder where we would be now. You know, I wonder if we had just made a Guild Wars 2 that was more like Guild Wars 1. You know, sort of a true successor. If things would have been different. I'm honestly curious too. Maybe I wouldn't be playing a 15-year-old game. Actually, it's more than that. It's 18 now, I think. Not that I mind. I love playing old games. I've been thinking about playing the old Final Fantasy VII again. I've just been having so much fun playing this game lately. Like the last month and a half, maybe 2 months. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I'm just like... I've tried to get into it a couple times. I just feel like I'm not interested. I just don't really like the mechanics of the game. Maybe I just have to wait. So I put like 200 hours on the early access, but most of that was just because I was like playing a bunch of different classes. Trying them out, you know, testing mostly. It wasn't really, and I didn't have anything else to do at the time. I was kind of bored, so I was just like, I'll try it out. You know, I wanted a game to play, and that game, even though it was early access, it was still pretty good. I think I did it. It was patch 9, so it was in the last 6 months, and played it quite a bit. Obviously, 200 hours. Like I said, most of it was just kind of like actually doing testing on the builds and the character classes and finding out which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. But now it's like when I play it, I almost feel I don't want to say bored. I just feel underwhelmed by the release. And everyone keeps praising it, but I don't feel it. Like, the game doesn't really feel like it's that amazing. And I'm not a huge fan of the Dungeons and Dragons mechanics, like the dice rolling and all that stuff. Is that a Mesmer? No. It's a Necro. Gosh darn it. I want a Mesmer. Oh yeah, this is the part I fell asleep in when I was playing on my warrior all those years ago at my buddy's house. Just passed out. And he's like, man, your friends and your teammates are waiting for you, man. I was just like, fell asleep in the chair. I would have been like 13 or 12 or something. Trying to remember. This was in like 2005 or 2006. I think it was the summer of 2005 because Factions wasn't out yet. Yeah, I was just passed out there. It was funny. It is quite a boring mission. It's not that bad. It's boring in the sense that it's just kind of slow. It's a bit faster in hard mode, but it's nothing crazy. Oh. Nice thing is once you finish, you can map this entire area. But I'm not gonna bother. I already mapped this area, so I'll probably just map that when I do it in hard mode. Oh, you're right. There was a Mesmer. There was a dwarf. Oh, I just realized. Dagnar stone plate. Plate. It's not even stone plate, it's just stone plate. We just avenged Rurik. Rurik's death has been avenged. Truly the sweetest victory. Alright, let us hope that a Mesmer hero comes along. Not hero, sorry, a Mesmer boss. I really want E-Surge. I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed E-Surge on the second last mission. But it'd be nice to get it early. once I get E-Surge, I can go to Nightfall. Start pushing up my, unlock a couple more heroes. Increase my Sun Spear rank so I can get, Cry of Pain. I should be able to get a pretty decent build going. So that way I can, start working on my Eye of the North progression. For the points, because I've got some 5, 4. I don't need to max them out right away, but I would like to get them all to at least level 5. So that way all my skills are maxed out, the PvE skills. That would be nice. That way I can pretty much use anything I want to when I'm helping my friend. Since it's double points week, I think if I just do all normal mode dungeons, that should push me over the max, the rank 5 at least. Yeah, should push me over rank 5 for each of them. So I've only done 3 dungeons. Yeah. So I'll just do all the dungeons. Is that a black bear coming to attack me? What? What on earth am I witnessing? That's not a black bear. What are you talking about? That is not a black bear. What? That was not a black bear. What are you saying? That wasn't level 5 or a black bear. Oh my goodness, I have to upload that as a clip or something. That is hilarious. That was neither level 5 or a black bear. What on earth? That is so funny. I have never seen the game do that before. I have not once seen the game do that. Just completely misname and get the level wrong on a creature. Like, I'm assuming the reason it was labeled as level 5 is because the black bear is a pet, and almost all pets, besides pre-searing, are level 5 when you catch them. Catch them, like Pokemon. When you charm them. So... that's what I'm assuming. It just kind of accidentally named it Black Bear level 5. When obviously it was not a black bear and was not level 5. But that's still absolutely hilarious to me. Part of the reason I'm streaming on YouTube, if you've made it this far through my stream, is that I am streaming because I've noticed people have actually started watching my YouTube streams after the fact. That's why I'm streaming on YouTube. If you've made it this far, I'm curious if you prefer that I just didn't talk in my streams, for those who are watching them. Because I'd be more than happy to just basically stream, turn off my mic, and just have sort of a Guild Wars 1 experience, devoid of me, and I'd just ignore the chat, because no one's going to show up and chat with me anyways. Or I can just type in the chat for those who show up. And just kind of hang out. I wonder if that's what people would prefer. I know there's not a lot of Guild Wars content. Which I think is why people have been watching them somewhat. E-Surge. Confessor Dorian is on his way. Bunch of white mantle. Okay, they've been sending Mursat at me for the last 20 minutes, and you think the white mantle are what's gonna break the line? Okay. Oh right, I remember. They go and they sit there, and then they run back around. I think the idea is you're supposed to shoot them with the crossbows. Well, I missed. My nose is getting stuffy all of a sudden. Yeah, those white mantle really did damage. Half of them died almost instantly. And see now, you know what? I might just do it. Now you can do this. Hey look, there's a black bear. And you just run around the edges, do some mapping. Which I will do, because if I come back in hard mode, I don't really want to do mapping. I just want to get it over with. Do some mapping. I'm in the mood to scrape edges. Or lick the walls, my wife calls it. A lot of stuff like this. There's a lot of missions with special, like, sort of like, not necessarily hidden areas, but areas that aren't really accessible, generally. So, for example, one thing you can actually do on a mission like this one. This entire area over here, you can actually run around in. But if you have to basically defend him, right? So what you would do is you leave your hero army there on normal mode. And you take a bunch of running skills and you just go for a quick jog. Obviously a lot harder on a class like Mesmer, but on something like a Dervish, yeah, definitely possible. I did it on my Ritualist, so I don't know how I did it on my Ritualist. I'm assuming I just took Spirits on normal mode. And you get 10 minutes, so it's not bad. And I just walked around. Another way you can do this mission is if you're fast enough, or if you have two groups, you're playing with two people. One can go out this gate, one can go out this gate pretty early on, and then you just meet in the middle and go north, and so you can just sit kind of right here. Not here, it's a little closer up, I'll show you when I get back around. You can basically just sit, almost where my spirits are, and the enemies spawn right there. It's kind of funny. They spawn right about here. So you just kind of sit in this area, and the enemies just continuously spawn over and over right here. You can kill them. Now you can actually, in normal mode, kind of escape by yourself if you are playing solo. You have to be paying really close attention to like where the enemies are, where they're coming in, and you basically just have to intervene and catch them before they go down one path, and basically wrap around and kill the king before you even get to him. Now if you see these soldiers here, I do believe this means the passive has succeeded. Now for some reason I thought the soldiers were on both sides, because if you remember there's a camp on the other side we were on, somewhere around here. But it turns out, every time I've done this recently, which is about 3 times now, this is the 3rd time I've done it, in the last like month and a half, they've all only been here. So maybe my memory is incorrect, and maybe they've only ever been here. Yeah, you see those guys, you know the bonus is complete. And there we go. The area has been mapped. Cartographer complete for this mission. Good job, team. It only took us 40 minutes. But I am slow and steady wins the race kind of guy.
Not even death will save you from my wrath. If you will allow me this indulgence,
He's on the wrong side. I killed him on the other side.
perhaps the Confessor can still be of some use to us.
I bet Vec is so confused, bro. And the Char. Mr. Pirate for your shot probably doesn't even care.
Give me the opportunity for revenge. This is just as it was written in the Flame Seeker prophecies. Disciples of the unseen. The peaks and valleys of the Shiverpeaks will be painted.
Look at Pirate, he's just like, uh-huh.
At this time, the ascendants will rise.
A foolish warrior abandons his best weapons.
The time of our judgment is near. We must
Is that what he says? I
prepare.
can't remember. There's a lot of Stone Summit, dude. Wait, we just ran past them and now we're back here?
Today's was a great victory, but now your true challenge begins. You must go to the Ring of Fire Island chain. In the caldera of the largest volcano, you will find the power you need.
Okay.
The Ring of Fire? A more treacherous land interior there is not.
True enough, but that is where we will find the door of Komali. Behind it lies the secret to defeating the Mursat.
You're a brave lot, but you'll not make it past the beachhead.
Not without some dwarven help. I will go with them.
Breknar, do you know what you are saying?
Yes, brother.
A mission to the Ring of Fire would be suicide.
Then may we meet each other in the afterlife.
I like their idle animation. Bro, we just held off wave after wave of all of his enemies, and he's just like, nah, you guys won't survive.
Do not let it linger. Seize that which you were born to do.
Until we are reunited in the Great Forge.
Go with honor, my brother. Fight bravely in the name of Deldramor.
Yeet.
It won't be long now. Not long at all.
Who's that undead warrior with a yellow glow? I don't know who that guy is, but I'm sure he's important. Mercant or Mercant? That is the question. What do you mean that sounds stupid? Oh, cool. More salvage kits. Oh, well, might as well sell stuff. I do like me some money. I can't remember. Does he sell skills that normally aren't available? I don't think so. I think they changed that, didn't they? It used to be that certain skills were like locked until you get to certain areas. Oh well. Don't need skills right now.
May the gods protect you.
Is that the only quest? Is there more skill quests? That guy has 3 eyeballs and 2 mouths. Right there. That's creepy, bro. Creepy yo. I remember there being multiple guys on this island. Multiple necros. I think there's a mesmer. Hydras are what I like to call dangerous. I'm going to ignore them. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me in the butt at all, ever, at any point in the history of man. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Let's deal with these guys. Yeah, let's not stand there. Yeah? Yeah? Big damage. That's what I signed up for. This poor Drake. Takaru Man Shredder. Is that a mesmer? I want to double check. No, it's a warrior. Can't all be mesmer mans. The Ether Seal. The true bane of all things. I can't remember what the best way to deal with the Ether Seal is. It drains energy. Does tons of damage, but it can't move. Looks like I dealt with it. I think spirits? Spirits are a wonderful way to deal with it. And martial class, which I have both of. Now what really sucks is I'm gonna need an ST rip for the final. I can't imagine I'm gonna be able to get away without using an ST rit on the final one. Which means I'm gonna lose some damage. Luckily there's no ether things there, but it's nice having the aggressive spirits. Oh, White Mantle Priest, you're a little late to the party, bro. That's a Necro. Unlucky. Deadly Kesta. Beekeeper. A mesmer. Oh, it's Echo. Echo. Don't mind if I do. Echo used to be part of one-shotting Shiro on Elementalist. Take Arcane Echo and Echo, and then you'd Arcane Echo, Echo, and then you'd use Echo, and then you'd use the skill, and you basically just like spam it 3 times. Alright, well then like this, you can just kind of do this. Oink. Oink. Second cooldown. It's actually nuts. Wait, if these guys have energy surge, I'm gonna be so upset. Did they have energy surge? I can't tell these. Yeah, no, I didn't see any. I didn't see anything. I'll never know. Echo is worth it, though. It's a good skill. Good skill to have, you know? It's one of those skills where you get it, and you're not unhappy that you have it. Because it's going to be usable at some point. Alright, this mission's not a very long mission. We gotta wrap around, fight through, and then we're done. We're not going to do the long way. I have nightmares from doing the long way. Do the long way probably on hard mode with my friend if he hasn't done it yet. If not, I'll just do it myself on hard mode. When I have a better team. But I have a pretty good team for dealing with the front gate, I think. Nice armor. Xingjiang armor. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hydromancer, hot garbage. Alright, let's go deal with the front gate. That'll be my last mission of the day. At least for the stream. Let's go. Because my wife is going to be home soon. Goodbye, Breknar Ironhammer. You pitiful creature, you. Oh boy, sure would be a shame if someone were to just kill all these mesmers. And then he just died anyways, for no reason. All the dwarves passed away for nothing. They died for nothing. Can you believe it? I'm curious. Is Cry of Pain considered a hex? I don't. If it is, it won't proc Mind Rack, which isn't the end of the world, but. Oh, that was. Shh, don't tell anyone I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you go get those spirits. You very intelligent creature. Good surge, good stuff, good stuff. Physical resistance. I don't like being interrupted. We got him, boys. Oh, look at all these jade bows. Can I pull them? Yeah, I pull them. One at a time, apparently. Okay, apparently I missed. Alright, that's a good start. Ah, crap. My back line. Livia and Vec, that's not good. If they kill Ogden, I think that's my last revive. No revive. Oh no, she has one. Okay, yeah, we're okay then. Nice. Are you going first, Mallet? Boy, would sure be a shame if all these igneous Ettins died. Horrible deaths. But a worthy sacrifice. Where did these guys come from? This happened last time too. These guys just showed up out of nowhere. Yeah, the only reason this skill is even remotely usable is because of Mantra. I mean, it's still good even without Mantra, but Mantra makes it so good. The Mantra of Recovery. That's some Mesmer! I'm about to get E-Surge! Nice. Die. Give me the Earth Surge. The Earth Surge. E-Surge, baby. That's what's up. Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. And I have Mantra of Recovery while I have it. Look at that. That swag from the Charwalk, bro. Oh, hey, what's up?
The Mursat have covered the volcano with potent anti-magics. Even now, I can feel them draining my power away.
Oh, whose fault is that?
I would suggest we find another way around this fortress. The Mursat are prepared for an assault of this door. Best we do not strike at their strongest point. We head for the top of the volcano. Be on guard. We are growing close. The Mursat have no intention of allowing us to reach our goal.
Kind of funny because the prophecy is sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy where the Mursat never would have needed to die if they weren't so intent on defending this mountain. They're so desperate to defend the mountain. they ended up losing themselves. Is that a Mesmer? Oh my gosh, it's another Mesmer boss. I should have brought 2. I should have brought 2. It's migraine as well. Oh, he lost all his energy. I think that's an illusion skill. I definitely don't have migraine. Yeah, that sucks. I definitely could have got another skill. Ah, well. You win some, you win some, you know. Alrighty then. Oh sweet, they're coming to us. This is going pretty well. The last couple times I tried to do this mission, it never went well. Trying to go through the front gate. It was always a pain in the butt. Oh, well that sucks. Karen the Troubling, he's just kind of hanging out in this corner. I respect that. Hey, come here. Huh? Why run away? He ran out of energy instantly. Huge burst damage. I love it. You love to see it. Mida the Ill-Tempered. So I'm trying to think of what's the best way to deal. What? Oh yeah, I'm losing. I'm losing hard. Lost Livia. Livia, give me that sweet, sweet energy. I'm not sure. I think it's just because there was 2 of them. Why are you coming? Look at that burst. That's a big burst of damage. Yeah, I can't even regen. I know what I have to do. Let's hope I don't die. Get through the other side. E-Surge has despite having 15 seconds, I have so much recharge reduction that E-Surge is just up super fast. Where are all these enemies coming from? Like it's a lot of damage. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, if they don't have energy though, the surge can't do any damage. Which I think is where aneurysm would become in really big handy for like single targets. As soon as they run out of energy, you just aneurysm them, and then E-Surge can just pop off again. So now we can sort of sneak up on this Ether Seal. There we go. Yeah. And that's the bonus. Now in hard mode what you do, the easiest way, is you break down the front gate, and then you just don't run through, because LE damage in hard mode is like insanely high, and they're also air mages, which means their armor pen is just gonna melt you. And then you go all the way around, just the easiest way to do it. I mean, you can use an ST writ and kind of ignore it as well, but what I'll do is I'll just run around, go through the front or the back gate, and then just do what I did. And then that way when I kill it, I can just run through the front gate, which I've already opened, and run back. Hand in the bonus. Easy peasy. And that'll also give me mapping the whole area. One thing I've learned about this game and builds is that even if you're going to have a healer, they have to do something beyond healing. Now, normally I wouldn't have death magic with this character. The only reason I did is because I wanted Dark Bond. Because they hard focus Livia, and if she has minions up with Dark Bond, it'll reduce the damage for a short time. It's not foolproof because they're low-level minions due to her being fairly low-level with death magic, but it's worked. It's worked for a bit because of the HP sacrifice mostly, like losing a third of your HP. Definitely makes things a little harder. But I think going forward, I'm just gonna have to go back to the regular old build. Because the other thing, she doesn't really, because the minions aren't high HP. And two, she's focused on other things. She doesn't actually maintain the minions very well. So I don't think it's actually really doing much for me. So I might just switch her back to my other blood build. Plus, I need enchantment removal, and my other blood build had enchantment removal. My other BIP. She's pretty good. I like this build. No res, though, kind of hurts. I think I need to give him a res. Not sure what I would remove. All these skills are pretty valuable. And then, obviously, we have... Maybe I should put a res on her. Instead of Spirit Boon Strike, just give her a res. That would make sense to me. It's low cooldown, does okay damage. She's got a good res, and she's never targeted because she's high armor. There's one nice thing about having a Paragon, even though it's a hero, and Paragon heroes don't really do very well. Because Paragons kind of have crappy abilities. I wish I could make Paragon a little better. Like, I wonder if there's anything else a Paragon could do. Like if you could pair like a command with like maybe some sort of spell casting. Maybe a Necro with Paragon secondary would be better. I'll get Elias and try that. Man, E-Surge is just nuts. It's so good. Am I weakened? I only did -10 there. I must have been weakened. awakened. Coventina the Matron. It's a monk. It's a monk. Monka. Oh, she's already out of energy. Oh, where you going? Oh, looks like someone leveled up. And it was likely me, because I'm the only one who can.
Do not grieve for the fallen.
Okay.
They have passed into the next life. Somewhere in the rift, deep within the great forge, Breknar Ironhammer begins his long journey to the Hall of Heroes.
Godspeed on your journey, brave dwarf. May the heroes of old call out your name when you join their company.
Breknar has given us a gift. The gift of his life. Let us not squander it. The prophecy is upon us. We make for the teeth of Abaddon's mouth, for the door of Komali.
Boing. Nice. Well, that's all from me today. Thanks to everyone who watched. Thanks to everyone who watches on YouTube. Watches the VOD. Again, if you've somehow managed to make it this far, feel free to let me know if you'd prefer I just didn't talk in these streams. I would be more than happy to just go full on silent for my Guild Wars streams on YouTube. That would not faze me at all. And I would totally understand, because I know that sometimes people just want to watch something like past the time as they're laying in bed or trying to fall asleep. It's what I tend to look for, like VODs. I look for VODs that are like videos that are longer, or streams, the people streaming on YouTube. Sometimes if I'm struggling to fall asleep, and I just watch it to basically lull myself to bed. So yeah, if anyone makes it this far, let me know. And I'm gonna log out now. Well, I'm going to log off of the stream. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you probably next weekend or so. Bye bye now.